Hello everyone, I wanted to make a video. We have quite a few in this class that are missing the lab lessons that are part of the grade for the lab. You do have the lab reports. I originally thought we would do some sort of lab exams. That hasn't worked out, nor will it. The only thing close to a lab exam we're going to do will be the one that's over the bones. But I did want to go in there and show you where these lessons are located. And here's the first thing I'm going to do. It says go to student view. I'm going to click on that. So apparently at this point I'm seeing what you're seeing. So I'm going to click on tab number 1. So there's our videos. I'm going to go down to the lab, and there are actually 6 of these lessons, and they're due next Sunday at midnight, which I believe is November the 3rd. At midnight. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down now. Yes, here was all of our stuff with our lab reports. I was trying to give you some good direction on what we're doing. The lab sheet, there's Turnitin, there's the link. Now below this, complete lesson number 1 below. See it, the little turning guy here. Now when I click on this, so watch. Wow, that's blue. Now it says right here, click the finish button on the last page when you are done. Okay, hindsight being the way it is, I probably won't have an extra page for that or anything in the future. But I'm going to continue. So there's the score in the bottom right. So the actual questions start right here, questions 1 through 3. And what you would do is go through and answer these. There might be a few that you can't. You should be able to do that. Oh, okay, it's collapsing. That's interesting. But yeah, go through and answer all the questions. It's like an online quiz, but you can take forever to do it. These are pages up here, so I'm gonna click on that. See, that's page 4. There's page 5. There's even one at the bottom. Let me go through and activate all these. Anyway, so those are so cool. So page 11 has, I called it it's closed for repairs. Right here, so you have a video, you're finished, you feel like you graduated, and right there's the finish button. Gotta click that. If you don't click that, it will not submit your grade to the grade book, and it'll show up as a 0. It shows that you logged in the lesson, but then you didn't do anything. And so it'd be like you completing something in a face-to-face course and then you leave with the paper, right? Not turning it in. So that's number 1. This is under tab 1. I actually sent you an announcement that showed you where all these were, but this is under the week 1. I believe week 2, if I remember it correctly, I just had some lab report assignments posted for you. Yep, you go all the way to the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, here we go. So here's lab lesson number 2, and there's lab lesson number 3. So same thing, click on those, watch. Now when it opens, it's gonna say, yeah, make sure you click the finish button when you're done. These are pretty short. So I'm gonna get out of these 2. Hopefully it won't kick me out of the thing. Okay, so there's 2 and 3. Now I had my tabs wrong, but tab 3 was the one that, yeah, it's just lab reports. There's no lessons there. Didn't have any for 5 and 6, and then the other day, well, 5, 6, 7, and 8, because I was letting you work on your lab assignments. And here's the axial skeleton. So I showed you the first 3 labs. Here is, lessons. This is lesson number 4, the axial skeleton. Same thing, watch. When I click on it, it's gonna say, click the finish button when you're done. So go all the way to the end, answer all the questions. There's some good pictures, blah, blah, blah. These are all drag and drops, kind of cool. And then down here on the bottom, there's the finish button. Let's see, and then I see, well, this is okay, so under 10, so we're getting really close to the end. here's the lab, and then here are the diagrams I gave you. There's lesson 5 and 6, and that will close those out. There will not be any more lessons after that. You have 6 of those. So please, and if you've logged on, if you didn't hit the finish button, do it again, please, because I can't, well, it doesn't keep your scores, and the ones that it does, I'd have to go in there and look at each individual lesson, and we have about 200 students. You're talking a couple thousand questions there. So I hope this helps. I did put an announcement. I'm in the student view, so let's see if this shows up. Oh, well, there they are. Lab lesson locations. There's 1, those are under tab 2, and then there's 9, and there's 10. Okay? So I just wanted to show you where they were. Please try to get those in by next Sunday at midnight. I have to turn in my grades. I had to do midterms this week, and I cannot turn in blank areas in my grade book. So anyway, log on, email me if you have questions. So have a good day.